Hi guys, so today I'll be installing the Victron battery monitor. This is the Smart Series BMV-712. It has Bluetooth, so I can use my iPhone to check the current state of charge of those lithium batteries that I just put in at any time. The control panel that comes with this RV, although it has the battery monitor on it, but it doesn't give me the accurate reading. So it only give you like 0, 25, 50, 75, 100%, but it doesn't give you the actual reading. But the Victron battery monitor will allow me to check the actual current state of charge of those batteries, the power going in and out of those batteries at any time. Okay guys, so let's get it started. This is the battery monitor BMV-712 Smart from the Victron company. Inside the box, we have two red positive supply cable, one UTP cable, the shunt, the battery monitor, and see the manual and the quick insertion guide. So the insertion of the battery monitor is very simple. The shunt, it has the two end here, which is the battery only, and the other end is load and charger. Here is a UTP connection. We have two red connection here. It says B1 and B2. Even though we have two red positive supply cable, we only use one. So one's going to go into from the B1 to the positive end of the lithium battery, and the negative end of the lithium battery is going to go in here. So I'm going to go ahead and remove anything that attached to the negative end of the lithium battery. I'm going to remove it and reattach here the load. And from here, I'm going to go ahead and ground it, make another wire and ground to the system. By grounding this, by grounding the shunt, I want to make sure nothing, will bypass the shunt. In that case, we will have an accurate reading of the current state of charge at any time. So I have to buy two cables here. This is the 6-inch cable with the 3/8 lux. The size of this cable is a 1/0, and the other one is a 2 AWT size cable. So this one I'm gonna ground it from the low side of the shunt to the ground. All right, so let's look at the our battery system. Okay, so we have two lithium batteries connected in parallel, and so this is the positive to the positive, the negative to the negative in a parallel connection. And on the negative end of battery bank here, we only have one cord, which is a chassis negative that is connected to the negative pole of the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this and reconnect this to the low side, and from the battery only, I'm going to go ahead and connect the negative end to that the battery only. Okay, and then the positive supply cable going to go from B1 here, okay, from the B1 here right there to the positive end of the battery bank. All right, so they said connect the positive first. Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and install the positive supply cable. It's very easy. Just we just pull this back and insert this into that little hole in there, and then release this button. You're gonna go ahead and lock it, and the other end is gonna go into the positive end of the battery bank, which is right there. So all right, so we done the first step. The second step is we go ahead and connect the I'm gonna go ahead and remove this one, the chassis negative, and attach the this cable here to the battery end, to this end right here. So I had to turn it around. Okay, so I just removed the chassis negative wire from the negative terminal of the battery bank, and I hook up the the negative terminal bank to the battery side of the shunt. Okay, and the chassis negative wire is gonna go to the low side of the shunt. See that? And the other wire is the from I wanna connect this to the ground, which is like, you know, there's a hole down there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And that wire is gonna go underneath. There is the ground system. I'm gonna go ahead and attach it there. And the UTP cable, and then go to the UTP hookup here, and the other end go into the monitor. But because I don't use it, so I just leave it here. So when you hook it up in here, it starts to, like, you know, show some power there. But we're not using it. We're gonna use the Bluetooth, the iPhone, to check the current state of charge. And the other one, B1 right there, go into the positive end of the positive terminal of the battery bank. Alright guys, so this is another view for the cable that we hook up from the shunt, the low side of the shunt to the ground. So this cable right here, this hole right here is the second step of the RV, connected from the low side of the shunt to the ground. So underneath of this RV here, there's a ground right there. So I just, you know, connect this to that ground. Okay, so from your iPhone, you download the app. It's called Victron Connect here. So I already did, and you just click on that, and it's located at Smart, BMV Smart. Okay, so hit next. Request, let's pair our phone into the code. I believe it's 6 zeros. So enter the code 6 zeros and it show where placing. Okay. It's updating. A couple firmware update, and I just hit it, and say firmware update to V4.05. Continue. Okay, there's several updates. Okay, so we have 100% state of charge. The voltage right now currently is 13.27 voltage. Okay, there's a couple parameters that we need to change. So we go to settings here and go to the battery. Okay, so it's 200 amp power. This is right because we have two lithium battery connected in series. In parallel. So the total amperage should be 200 amp power. So that's right. And the tail current is 4%, which is the default. So we'll leave it like that. Now the pure cut exponent, we have to change it to 1.04. 1.05. Okay, and then let's see a charge efficient factor here. Because lithium battery could go to 100%, but I can increase to 99%. To leave it 99%. Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. All right. Oops. And then you click it on. It's connecting. There you go. That's cool. All right. Okay. So now we go ahead and turn on the engine to see if we can see the charging coming in, because when we turn on the engine, it's supposed to charge the house battery. All right. So let's go and turn it on. Here. Okay. All right. Turn on. Alright. You see, this is a nice rear camera. Okay. may take a few minutes or so. Okay, so it does take about a minute or so to start charging the battery. As you can see, it started you know, showing the currents going in to the lithium batteries. Right now is 72 amps. The power is, we are getting a nice 76, 65 watts. All right, so it's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it off and see. All right. Okay. Let's come over here. See, yes. As soon as we turn off the engine, yeah, it didn't show the current going in. Now the current going out. Okay, that's which is very, very minimal. 0.12 amps. All right, so that's pretty cool. Okay guys, so that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. So I'll see you guys next time, and thank you for watching.